Hey Pookie, I'm making you a couple quick videos today to help you. Hopefully you can look at these tonight and go over them real fast. The first one's going to be a little bit of music theory, real fast, so you don't understand what a 1-4-5 is and a 1-6-4-5 and all that stuff. And then the second one, I'm going to show you how to cheat that live on stage so you don't have to do math in your head. But I want you to understand what it is to begin with before you cheat it, right? Know the rule before you break the rule. Okay, real fast. Any major scale has 8 notes, right? That's how we get an octave. Octo, octopus, 8. The major scale is, you know, you've heard people saying do, re, mi, so, fa, la, ti, do, right? Better than that, though. Those are 8 notes in a major scale. Every major scale starts with the root note, then a whole step, then a whole step, then a half step, then a whole step, whole step, whole step, and a half step, right? 8 notes. It's an octave. It's a major scale. So whatever your root is, for instance, let's say A. Well, first off, what's a whole step, right? Whole step is simply 2 frets. That's a whole step, right? You're starting here, you're going up 1, 2. Start at the root, 1, 2. That's a whole step. A half step is just going up 1, right? You start at your root, you go up 1. Or you start at your note. Sorry, I shouldn't say root. Start at a note, right? And if you go up 2, that's a whole step. And if you go up 1, that's a half step. Okay? So this is a major scale. Start at your root and do a whole step, half step, a whole step, a whole step, a whole step, a half step, right? So if we're going to start in A, right? Start it open. That's my A string. That's my root note, right? So whole step, half step, whole step, whole step, whole step, half step. If I play that together, it's going to be the do, re, mi scale. Right? Do, re, mi, you know that scale? That's a major scale in A. Does that make sense? Now, here's the thing. I wrote it down for you. Here's A. 8 notes, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's our octave. That's our major scale. So when I say a 1-4-5, what do I mean? Well, I mean that if you count the notes, here's number 1, 2, 3, 4 is your D, and 5 is your E. So what does that mean on the guitar? Well, if we're playing a 1-4-5, it means we start in the key of A, and then our 4 is the D, right? Playing power chords. And our 5 is the E. Basically the root to all blues rock and roll right there. Right? So that could be the Ramones. What's that Ramones song? Hey, ho, let's go, do it in the back room. Generate steam heat. Or it could be 50s rock and roll. It could be Richie Valens. Come on, let's go, let's go, let's go, little darling. Tell me that you'll never leave me. I'm sick, by the way. I'm not a good singer, but I'm also sick. Come on, let's go again. Well, swing me, swing me, swing me. You know that fucking song. Look it up. Los Lobos redid it for the movie. Anyway, that's the basis of a 1-4-5 breakdown. So if I were to say this is a 1-4-5 in the key of D, you would want to find your D, right? Your open D. Do the whole step, half, whole step, half. And then you could figure out what your 4 and your 5 are, which would be this. That's the basic. That's the basis. That's the music theory. Now, the next video, I'm going to show you how to completely cheat that so you don't have to think about it on stage.